Assalomu alaykum savatdoshlar. G'oyatli tarbiyalash markazimizningki yangi o'quv inglizda ikkinchi qism mushtari sonimizga kelganlarni qarshi olamiz. Endi bugundan boshlab shu yangi o'quv inglizda ikkinchi qismdan boshlaymiz. Endi bu yangi o'quv inglizda ikkinchi qism menimcha har qanday bir ingliz tili o'rganuvchilar uchun qanday desanglar intayin muhim bo'lgan bir angushtar kitob. Chunki endi bu yangi o'quv ingliz tili ikkinchi qismda shu ingliz o'rganuvchilar uchun jumladan yangi o'quv ingliz tili birini tugatgan va yoki masalan ingliz tili o'rganayotgan savatdoshlar uchun intayin muhim bo'lgan yangi uqumlarni, bilimlarni intayin yaxshi sistemani qoldirganlar desanglar mujassamlab bergan kitobcha. Shunga har qanday ingliz tili o'rganuvchilarningki hamda masalan boshqa kitob o'rgangan va yoki o'rganayotganlar uchun cho'qim menimcha bir qatam o'rganishga arzigulik kitob. Andaqda shu muhim bo'lgan kitobningki birinchi darsini bugun o'rganmoqchi. Hamda birinchi dars nima desanglar a private conversation. A private conversation. Andaqda boshda savatdoshlar bir yangi so'zlarni o'rganib o'taylik. All right. The first one is private. Okay. Savatdoshlar mana bir agish bo'linglar. Private. Okay, good. Private. Okay, bunda va talaffuz qilganda diqqat qilganimiz va shunaqa private. You know, private means only for one person or group and not for everyone. Qaranglar nima desanglar, only faqat. Faqat kim uchunkin bir shaxs va yoki ma'lum bir kollektiv yoki bir guruhga tava bo'lsa yoki guruhga uchun bo'lsa, bu nima deymiz? Private. Demak, private degan nima ekan? Shaxsiyning ammaviy emas degan gap, private. All right, you know, private. Masalan, nima? A private talk. Okay? And talk deganimiz nima edi? Parang, suhbat, shunami? Bir shaxsiy suhbat. What about a private club? Okay? You know about private club? Club deganimiz nima? Klub, shunami? Shaxsiy klub, shunami? Klub. A private store. Store deganimiz do'kon. App store deymiz. Shunami? Shu applarni tushirgan, applarni sotib oladigan, sotadigan do'konni app store. The private store degancha shaxsiy do'kon. Okay, shaxsiy do'kon. Okay, what about that? This is a private talk. Bu bo'lsa shaxsiy parang. Okay, shaxsiy parang. You know, look at the next sentence. You know, I want to talk with you in private. Okay, I want to talk with you. Men sizdan paranglashqim bor in private. Okay, in private night. Shaxsiy holda. Demakchi, ikkalanlam shaxsiy qanday paranglashsak degan gap. Okay, nima bo'ldi bolalar? Private. Amsa private niki undan sirt masalan maktablar. Masalan bizning masalan maktablar deymiz. Masalan dunyodagi dangliq maktablar qanday desanglar, ko'pincha private school. Such as, you know, first one look at, you know, most famous university, Harvard University is also a private school. Okay, it's not a public school. Okay, you know, public, you know, opposite meaning of private. Okay, what about Stanford University? Okay, I'm the Stanford University muqaddar desanglar, bu bir shaxsiy maktab. Okay, bu Amerikadagi eng go'zal maktab qaysi desanglar, Stanford University. Okay, hamda bundan qiziqsanglar, bizning update ta'limimizda texnik tafsiliy mazmuni bor. Stanford University'dagi tarixi va alaylik to'g'risida. Shuni ko'rib olsanglar bo'ldi. Bularning hammasi nima ekan bolalar? Private school. Shunami? Private school. Private school. Okay. Qaranglar, what about this? Bu nima bo'ldi? He has a private car. Qarasanglar? Okay. Masalan, Silo'ning nima ekan? Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo'ningki nima shaxsiy bir mashinasi bor ekan. Shunami? Shaxsiy pick-up bor ekan. We can say a private car. Okay, private car. What about this? It is a private house. Good. It is a private house. Okay. Adamı house degan uy shunami? Ko'pincha ma house deganimiz hamda bir qavatlik, ikki qavatlik uylarni, dachalarni aratda house deymiz savatdoshlar. House. What about this? What about this? Macho, Hospital. Hospital. Okay, you know, what can you see from this picture? And the marisim qarsanglar, lekin marisim qanday shaxsiyning emas, nima? Bu nim bo'ldi desanglar, hospital. But it's not a private. It is not a private hospital. It is public hospital. Bu ommaviy yoki davlatligidagi shaxsiy tava bo'lgan, kollektiv tava bo'lgan doktorxona. Doktorxona nima deymiz? Hospital. Okay, hospital. Good. All right, next one is the opposite of private is it's public. Public degan nima? Ommaviy degan gap, tushunami? Okay. Masalan, it's rude to talk loudly in public. Okay, in public. Public'dan yana bir ma'nosi ommaviy so'rin degan gap. Masalan, ommaviy so'rinda chin gap qilish. Talk loudly. Loudly degan nima? Ching. Yuqori ovozda degan gap. Yuqori ovozda paranglashish qanday so'rinda? Ommaviy so'rinda qanday? It's very rude. Qanday qo'pollik. Yoki nima aytib, madaniyetsizlik degan gap, madaniyetsizlik. Okay, public, public. All right, next one is conversation. Good. What is this? Conversation. Okay, it is conversation. All right. And the conversation deganimiz nima? Conversation. All right, and the conversation deganimiz nima? Suhbat, parang degan gap. Look at that picture. Okay. It is, you know, conversation. Demakchi ikki yoki ikkida ortiq odam orasidagi, masalan, suhbat mashina nima deymiz? Conversation deymiz, Okay. You know, they are having a conversation. Okay. Nima qilyapti? Ular suhbatlashib o'tibdi. Ular paranglashib o'tibdi. Okay. Paranglashib o'tibdi. Okay. What about next one? You know, next one. This can be a long conversation if you want. This can be a long conversation. Bu inayet uzak bir suhbat bo'ladi. If you want. Agar xohlasangiz. Okay, agar xohlasangiz. Demak, endi conversation deganimiz nima? Suhbat. Ammo abay masalan talk deb birindiqa T-A-L-K talk. Voy, talk bilan conversationning nima farqi bor? Okay. Endi bu yerga talk deganimiz ham nima desangiz, ummu paranglashish nima? Odatda, masalan talk deganda masalan you can talk to yourself, you can talk to your own. Odatda masalan gap qilsak, o'zimiz gap qilsak nima bo'ldi? Talk bo'ladi. Lekin endi ma conversation deganda nima desangiz, ikki yoki undan ortiq odam nayt bir yer o'tirib, bir yer kelib, bir rasmiy holda paranglashgan bo'lsa, nima desangiz, conversation bo'ladi. Demak, conversation degan bir qadar qanday desangiz, bir qadar nayt bir xil rasmiyroq. A talk degancha informal deb qo'yamiz, bir rasmiy, tushunami? Okay, bu farqi. Nima degan bo'lar? Conversation. Good. Conversation. Andaqda keyingisi qarabaqlar. You know, I like to continue this conversation. Okay. I like to continue this conversation. Nima? Oy, mening bu suhbatni bu parangni qanday qilg'im ba? Davomlashtirg'im ba. You know, he does not like a group conversation. Okay. U yaxtomaydi nimani? Mana bir guruhda suhbatlashishni. Demak, group conversation deganimiz ham nima shara nima desanlar? Guruh suhbati. Group. Masalan, Tony and I had a short conversation. Tony bilan men qisqagina qanday qildik? Suhbatlashdik. Qisqagina qanday qildik? Paranglashdik. Nima ish qildik? Have a short conversation. Have a short conversation. Good. Conversation degan nima? Suhbat. And a private conversation bo'lsa, shaxsiy suhbat. Shaxsiy parang. Nima? Shaxsiy parang. All right. Look at the next one. Okay, next one is a theater. Okay. Theater. Ma tilimizni qanday qilamiz desangiz, ozroq tishlab. Ko'ringizmi? Theater. Good. You know, theater is a place where plays are put on. Okay, nima? Theater bo'lsa bir o'yin qo'yiladigan, ash numberli ko'rsatiladigan o'rin deymiz a theater. Teatrxona, shnama? Teatrxona. Okay, look at this. This is the Globe Theater. Globe deganimiz nima? Yer shari shunami? Globe deganimiz yer shari. Yer shari nimasi? Teatrxonasi deydi. Okay, what about this? This is also a theater. Shunami? Theater. You know, they will go to the theater tomorrow. Okay, ular erta naga bormoqchi? Teatrxonaga bormoqchi. Okay, they will go to the theater tomorrow. Ular erta teatrxonaga bormoqchi. You know, we went to theater with family. Okay, biz naga bordik? Biz teatrxonaga bordik. Kim bilan? With family. Okay, with family degan ailemizdagilar bilan birga, uydagilar bilan birga, shunami? Okay. Next one is please take a seat. Okay, please, marhamat, take a seat. Okay, I'm going to seat. Seat, shunami? All right, seat means a place for people to see a play or movie. Okay, see a play, movie. What is this? Look. These are seats. We use seats. Okay, I'm going to take a seat. But take the ilang shnama a seat bir orun. Or take a seat. Bu orun shnama. Okay, take a seat. Okay, take a seat. Okay, you know, yakini orununuz qayera bo'lsa, where's your seat? Okay, where's your seat? Okay, orununuz qayera. All right. You know, that seat is for you. You know, that seat is for you. O'rin qana siz uchun. Okay, bu sizning o'rningiz demakchi, shunami? Yana bir ba'zigina oldi ko'rib qo'ysanglar, you know, the seat is taken, shunami? This seat has taken. Okay, has taken deganimiz shunday ma'noda, shunami? Bu nima desanglar, bu o'rin qana qilingan egallangan yoki bu o'rin boshqalar tarafidan elib olingan degan ekan. Okay. All right, next one would be play. Do you know play? Look at these pictures. What is this? Bu g'arib sanamninki nimasi ekan? O'yin ekan, shunaqa obrasi. You know, think and say, what are they? Or what is that? Or what is this? They are all what? Play. Okay, play. Play deganimiz ham nima desangiz, o'sha sahnalarda qo'yilgan o'yinlarni odatda play deymiz, ha? Play. Play. Mesela opera olamdı veya ki arxil teatrxonalarda qo'yilgan sahna o'yinlarining hammasi, sahna nomerlarining hammasi nima? Play. Play. Mesela, can you describe it? What about the first one? Is it boring or interesting or funny? Okay, which one is boring? I don't think they are boring, but they are all interesting. Good. They are all interesting. Okay, but about the last one, this one is very what? Very funny, right? It's very funny actually. Good. Okay. You know, the new play is very interesting. Interesting. Play. Good. Look at this picture. What is the girl doing? Okay. You know, she's speaking loudly. You know, loudly means making a lot of noise or it can be easily heard. You can say loudly. You know, he often laughs loudly. Good, merke laugh deganimiz nima desanlar balla. Laugh deganimiz hamda kulmak, ko'pincha qaqaqlab kulish degan nima emas. Shu laughs all night, yuqori ovozda qanday qilib kuladi. Masalan, the girl is shouting loudly in the street. Bu qizcha ko'chada night, kuchli ovozda qanday qiladi? Vaqiradi. Shout. Good. And we are shout deganimiz nima desanlar, kuchli ovozda qanday qilmoq? Vaqirmoq degan gap. Okay. He spoke to me loudly. O menga aytdi, kuchli ovozda qanday qiladi bolalar? Gap qiladi. Loudly. Good. Loudly. All right. Next one is angry. Good. O'qibanglar, name is angry. Good. Angry. Good. O'qibanglar? Angry. Good. And angry deganimiz nima desanglar, meyariki qanday qilmoq? Achchiqlamoq, achchiq kelmak degan gap, ha? Achchiq kelmak, achchiqlamoq. Okay. You know, having a strong feeling making you want to shout at something or her. Okay, look at these pictures. Okay, don't be angry. Hey, don't be angry. Okay, you know, he makes me angry sometimes. And then make somebody angry person make somebody angry. Make somebody angry. Alright, and the angrily boşu açıqlanğan halda. Okay, and the ma'unim boldu insanlar. Brevish boldu. Şunağı, you know, he looked at me angrily. O bana naiti açığı bilen qanday qildi? Qaradi. Okay, demekçi açıqlanğan halda. Okay, he got very angry. Ona inayet açık geldi. Hoş. Endi men yana bir diqqat qilgan nuqta, mana he got very angry. Endi men yerga got bilan masalan he was very angry. Mashqisning farqi bor, ha bolalar. Ma got deganimiz demakki getning nima shakli? O'tgan zaman shakli. Shunami? G E T. Okay, endi getni o'tgan zaman shakli bo'lganki, bu get odatda shu harakatlarning barbara tadrijiy o'zgarayotganligini bildiradi. Tushunarlimi? Masalan, yaqindan buyon it got cold recently. Shunami? O yaqindan buyon havo barbara sovadi, temperaturdan barbara tushayotgan. Biroqlam tushib ketmadi-ku. Shunga o'xshash, endi ma got angry degan asta bir achchiq kelishga boshlamoq yoki achchig'i kelmak degan. All right. You know, next one is attention. Okay, attention. And buni qaranglar. Attention ma o'qanda diqqat qilamiz, ha? Attention. Okay, attention. Good. And attention, may I jumla qaranglar? May I have your attention, please? Masalan, cho'ng kishilar ba'zalda voy siz menga birdam okay, sizning diqqatingiz menda azroq bosib bo'lamdi degan gap bo'ldi. Demakchi, bir diqqat qilsanglar degan gap, ha? Demakchi, menga bir diqqatinglarni, menga bir ba'sanglar degan gap bo'ldi. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Okay. All right. And so, what about that? Please pay attention to the blackboard. Okay. You know, please pay attention to the screen. Okay. You know, pay close attention. Okay. Pay close attention. And we have close attention. Tafsili demekçi naiti close attention demekçi bekrek diqqat qilish. Close degan yaqin emas, bu yaqin diqqat qilish. Texranmi qanday qilish diqqat qilish. You know, he did not pay attention. He did not pay attention. U diqqat qilmadi. Shunami? He paid no attention. Ishkil desak bo'ldi. He did not pay any attention or he paid no attention. No attention. All right. Next one is okay, look. No, he didn't pay any attention, right? Did he pay any attention? No, he didn't pay any attention. All right. Okay, next one is beer. Okay, what about beer? You know, beer it means like accept something unpleasant. Demakchi nayti xushalliq bo'lmagan, nayti adamda xush qilmaydigan shu bezar qilgan ishlarni qanday qilish, shuni qabul qilish. Demak, shunga chidash, bardoshlik berish degan gap. Beer degan nima? Chidash. Masalan, the man and the woman cannot bear it. Okay? Actually, ayol kishi qanday qilamadi? Chidab turolmaydi. Cannot bear it. Bear it. You know, he can't bear to talk about it. Okay? Nima ish qilishga qanday qilamadi? He can't bear to talk about it. U to'g'risida paranglashga qanday qilamadi? Chidab turolmaydi. You know, you have to bear this anger. Okay? And you have to bear siz qanday qilishingiz kerak? Chidishingiz kerak. Nimaga? This anger. Oh, no, his anger. Okay, oningki achchig'iga siz chidishingiz kerak. Okay? All right, next one is it's none of your business. All right. Endi men yerga business deganimiz nima edi? Sanlar thing degan gap. Mana bu businessni saqlashning intayin bir qiziqarli usuli bor. Understand? Men yerga business shunami? Ma businessniki birinchisi BUS nima ekan? Bus. Avtobus. Shunami? Kings in ishchida Okay, and the ES. Okay, mesela İ'ni mesela soda qilmoq desak, men SS. Demakchi ikki odam bir avtobusga chiqibdi, u avtobusning ichida ular ma SS nimaga o'xshaydi ekan, jilanga o'xshamdi ekan. Bu ikki jilanni qanday qilibdi, shu soda qilibdi shunami? Soda qilib almashtiribdi, shuni ular nima bo'libdi desanglar, shu biznes shakllangan ekan deb shunami? Demak, biznes deganimiz soda degan gap, ha? Masalan, business English, soda English degandek. Demak, endi men yerga business degan nima? Thing, ish degan gap, ha? Ish. Endi men yerga none of MS degan gap yo'q. Demakchi your business, sening ishing emas. U bo'lsa sening ishing emas degan gap bo'ldi. It's none of your business. It's none of your business. And I said it was my business. Okay, men dedimki nima? U mening ishim. Okay, u mening ishim. Degan gap. Good. Next one is rude. Okay, do you know rude? Don't be so rude to your parents. Or unjola qanday qilmang, qo'pollik qilmang. Kimga? To your parents. Demakchi rude deganimiz ham musharakka qo'pollik qilmoq degan gap. Okay. You know, I never smile at people who are rude to me. Men azaldan menga qo'pollik qilgan odamlarga qanday qilmayman? Kulimsiramayman. Smile at somebody, kulimsiramak. Rude to somebody bo'lsa nima? Qo'pollik qilmoq. Okay. Xo'sh, endi rude degan qo'pol ekan, shunaqa endi ma rude degan nima? Qo'pol holda. Okay. They are talking rudely. Okay, ular intayin qanday qo'pol holda qanday qilyapti? Paranglashadi. They are talking rudely. Go away, she said rudely. Go away. Okay, endi meni go away deganimiz nima? Yo'qol. Shunami? Yo'qol. She said rudely. Night. Qo'pollik bilan qanday qildi? Dedi. Good. Sadoshlar, rude deganimiz nima? Qo'pol, rudely, qo'pol holda. Qo'pollik bilan degan gap, ha? Okay. Anaqda bu so'zliklarni tugabdi. Hamsa biz shu tekst keldik sadoshlar. Hamsa tekstni anlashdan burun hamsa ma'ni qarang. Sizlar shu tekstga asosan shu bo'sh o'rinlarni bir to'ldirib chiqsanglar, bo'lsa sizlar bu filmni ko'rayotgan bo'lsanglar, kitob oldinglar bo'lsa tex yaxshi. Bo'lsa kitob bo'lsin, yaningizda. Kitobga asosan shu kitobniki, sizlarniki darslik kitobniki ikkinchi bitirma, shu nunga asosan qilsanglar. Uniki anglaganda kitob qaramanglar, anglab qo'ysanglar bo'ldi. Good. Andaqdan all right, good. Amsa hozir sizlarga anglash qismi qo'yib berildi. Diqqat qilib olsanglar.
Lesson 1. A private conversation. First listen and then answer the question. Why did the writer complain to the people behind him? Last week, I went to the theater. I had a very good seat. The play was very interesting. I did not enjoy it. A young man and a young woman were sitting behind me. They were talking loudly. I got very angry. I could not hear the actors. I turned round. I looked at the man and the woman angrily. They did not pay any attention. In the end, I could not bear it. I turned round again. I can't hear a word, I said angrily. It's none of your business, the young man said rudely. This is a private conversation.
All right, guys, so finished? Good job. Nice, yaxshi. Andaqda qaranglar. Ekran qarab baqirgan bo'lsak. Okay, birinchisi nima? Last week I went to the theater. Okay, nima? Last week o'tgan hafta. I went to the theater. Men teatrxonaga bordim. Shunami? Last week I went to the theater. O'tgan hafta men teatrxonaga bordim. I had a very good seat. Okay? I had men bo'ldi nima? A very good seat. Night yaxshi bo'lgan bir o'rin bo'ldi. Demakchi kino teatrxonadagi yaxshi bo'lgan o'rinlar desanglar ko'pincha o'ttirda, shunami? O'ttirda 3-chi, 4-chi, 5-chi qurlariki shu o'rin deymiz. A good seat. Men night bir yaxshi o'rinda qanday qilgandim? O'tdadim. The play was very interesting. Bu o'yin bo'lsa intayin qiziqarli bo'lgan edi. I endi men yagicha qaysini tanlaysizlar bolalar mana ichida? Okay, I did not enjoy it. Lekin men qanday qilmadim? Hozirlanmadim. A young man and a young woman were sitting nima? Sitting behind me. Yaxshi. Bir yosh yigit bilan bir yosh qizchaq, qanday qilib yosh bir ayol mening keynimda o'tirgan edi. O'tirib yoki shunami? Shu ayni vaqtda menda qilyapti was sitting behind me. They were talking keyinda nima ish qilish kerak? Loudly. They were talking loudly. Ularning ayti ullik qanday qilyapti? Paranlashyapti. I got very angry. Shu paranlashayotgan vaqtda mening ochchig'im kelishga boshladi deydi. Demak, got degan tadrijiy o'zgaryapti shunami? I got very angry. Okay. I could not bear the actor. I could not hear the actors. Demakchi, actors niki, actor degan artistlarning gapini qanday qilmadim? Anglayolmadim. Could degan kenni o'tgan zaman shekilli etiq bolalar. I turned around, men bir aylandim deydi, shu aylanni keyiniga bir burilib qarasha. I turned around. I looked at the man and the woman angrily. Men bu ayol bilan, yosh yigit bilan u ayolga qanday qildim? Bu qizchaqqa ochchig'im bilan bir qanday qilib etdim? Qarab etdim deydi. You know, they did not pay any attention. Nima? Ular hech qanday qilmadi? Menga diqqat qilmadi. Demakchi, diqqatini og'dirmabdi shunami? So, in the end, you know, I could not bear it. Okay, nima? Men uni qanday qilamadim? Chidab turamadim. I turned around again. Men yana bir qatim qanday qildim deydi? Aylandim. Okay, keyin burildim deydi. I can't hear a word. Men bir qismiga bog'layolmadim. I said angrily. Ochchig'im bilan dedim deydi. It's none of your business. Ishingizni qiling. It is none of your business, the young man said. O yigit so'zildi shunami? It is okay, rudely. It's a private conversation. O bo'lsa bir shaxsiy parang, shaxsiy suhbat etdi. Endi men qisqarib o'tdik endi. Endi mush tekstimizga savolashning intayin mo'yin bo'lgan narsani bir o'rganib o'tdilar. And sizlar mush rasm qarab so'zlab beringlar. You know, look at the picture and try to ask questions. All right, guys, and you know, from this part, you know, look at the pictures and ask, you know, try to ask questions. Okay, you know, try to ask questions. Okay, and then mushu javob beringlar, endi mushu savol so'rab beringlar. Masalan, birinchisi when kengo? When? Qachon? Last week. You know, last week I went to the theater. Again, savol so'rab baqsaq nima? When did you go to the theater? Okay, when did you go to the theater? Shunami? Okay. And next one is I had what deganda? A seat. Good. I had a good seat, right? So, did you have a good seat? So, check this now. Okay. King said the play was very interesting. Did I enjoy it? Okay. Yeah, but I didn't enjoy it. So now, did you enjoy it? No, I didn't enjoy it. A young man and young woman were sitting where? Behind me. So now, meaning keynimda qanday qilyapti? O'tirib o'tadi. Demakchi, where were a young man and a young woman sitting? They were sitting behind me. All right? They were sitting behind. So they were talking how? They were talking loudly. Get night yaxshi. Ular qanday paranlashadi? Night. Ullik ovozda shunaqa. They were talking loudly. So I got very angry. So could I hear the actress? Okay. And they agree. I couldn't hear the actress dedi. Shunaqo men o artistning gapini qanday qilamadim? Anglayolmadim. Okay, anglayolmadim. Endi men savol chekdim. Could I hear the actress? Shunami? I turned around. I looked at the man and the woman qanday? Angrily. Good. I looked at the man and the woman angrily. Okay. Endi savolashlar shu bugungi darsimizga intayin muhim bo'lgan nuqtalarni o'rganib o'taylik. Birinchisi interesting, yana birisi interested. Endi bu qarasak ikkalasi o'xshashlarni sifat, endi bularning farqi bor. Bular bu sifatlarningki oxiri mush ing bilan oxirlashgan, masalan, interesting oxiri ing bilan oxirlashgan bu sifatlarni ma'risanglar, bu ko'pinchisi nima narsalarga ishlatiladi. Demakchi odamning kishining qiziqishini qo'zg'aydiganini ayri qiziqarli qilgan. Bu ko'pinchisi narsalarga. Shunami? What about this? Next one, interested. Okay, nima ma'risanglar? Qiziqmoq. Demek ki, o adamlarni qiziq şu ma'lum narsa qiziqish bu ko'pincha nima desanglar, odamlarga ishlatildi. Odamlarga ishlatildi. Masalan, the play was very interesting. U o'yin bo'lsa qanday bo'ldi? Nihoyatda qiziqarli bo'ldi. Okay. I felt or I was interested in the play. Men shu o'yinga nihoyat qanday qildim? Qiziqdim. All right. Muşdan o'xshashdan yana birisini versanglar, birisi tiring, yana birisi tired. Okay. Xo'sh, endi tiring degan nima? Odamni kishini qanday qildigan, og'izdigan degan gap. Ko'pincha narsalar ishlatiladi. Tired chu odamlarning erib ketishi. Okay, erib ketishi. Masalan, he is tired of the work. Demakchi, u xizmatdan ya ishidan qanday qilib ketdi? Bek erib ketdi. Shunami charchab ketdi. And the work is şöyle xizmat bo'lsa qanaqa tiring. Demak, ing qatilganlari odamlarga narsalarga ishlatiladi, iri qatilganlari odam ishlatiladi. Masalan, okay, the match was exciting. Yoki the race was exciting. Nima? Bu musobaqa qanday qildi? Intayin kishini hayajonga soladigan bo'ldi. Shunami? I was excited at the race. I was excited. All right. King said, they did not pay any attention. All right. And pay attention to again, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't, pay attention to. Or catch it on to what you were saying. Okay, pay attention. Okay, and guys, pay attention to the screen. Okay, okay, next one. In the end, I could not bear it. All right, America. In the end, again, I could not bear it. In the end, again, okay, he worked hard. Okay. In the end, he passed exam. Ahir qanday qildi? O imtihonni o'tdi. Demak, o tirishdi, shuningla ahir qanday qildi? Imtihonni o'tdi. Okay, and the last one is it's none of your business. Okay, and the yerga none degan nima desanglar, not one or not any. Hech qaysi emas degan gap. And the none of your business was nim bo'ldi desanglar. Masalan, how many people did you see in the street? Oy bu ko'chada qanchalik odamni ko'rdingiz? None. Hech kimni. All right. Hey, big fat guy. Okay, you eat too much. Hey, simiz brother. Hey, it's none of your business how much I weigh. Okay, okay, good. All right, and the other person neither and then none. So that's neither of the brothers is very fat. And the other none of the books is interesting. None none. Okay, neither deganimiz hamda masalan ikkisining ichidagi hech qaysi emas demakchi. Demak, ikki narsa bo'lib tursa nimsa hech qaysi emas. Masalan, none of brothers, ma o'g'il qarindoshlar hech qaysi qanday emas, egiz emas. Demak, ikkilasi tang demakchi. Nima? Hamsa men misol qarab boqaylik. Mana ishlab boqaylik. Birinchisi nima ekan desanglar, he's only, and nima odamlarga ishlatgan nima? Interested. No, he's only interested in playing piano in spare time. O boş vaqtlar faqat nima ish qilish qiziqirgan bolalar? Pianino chalishqa. Now interested in playing piano, all right, in spare time. Ana men yerga spare time deganimiz nima? Bosh vaqt, beka vaqt degan gap. Ikkinchisi nima? Please to a writing. A writing is more important than a reading, okay? Ana men yerga please mandaqlang. Nima ish qiling? Pay more attention to writing. Mushu yeziqchilikqa ko'proq qana qiling, diqqat qiling. Okay? Writing, yeziqchilik is more important than reading. O'qishlikdan ko'proq qanday desanglar, muhim. Muhim deydi. Okay, number 3. You know, how many students are there in the classroom? Okay, sınıfta qancha o'quvchi var? Desa, okay, none. They are all in the club. Hech qaysi yo'q. Demakchi, 3 yakun onacha qo'ysa nima? None. Hech qaysi. Shu agar neither bo'lib qolsa, shu ikkisidan ichida olim bormi, samat bor esa neither of them shunaqa. Hech qaysi. Alright guys, anda shu tekstimizningki, shu intayin muhim bo'lgan grammatika nuqtasiga kelaylik, grammar focus. And look, last week I went to the theater. Okay, and the miyariki when, qachon, shunaqa. Who, action, and then the where. Okay, ma bo'lsin desanglar jumlaningki intayin asos bo'lgan nimasi bir qurilma shakli. Avval nima keldi degan vaqt, undan keyin isi shu odam shundami? Okay, and then action shu harakat, undan keyin place. Demak, men yana vaqtni nima qo'ysak bo'ldi ekan bolalar? Oldib qo'ysak bo'ldi ekan, vaqt. Vaqt. And yana bir jumla qaranglar. I looked at the man and the woman angrily. Okay, men yana I, who, action, yana whom, nima? How. Yana birga birinchi o'xshashlar ega keladi, action shu harakat demakchi xabar keladi, undan keyin endi nima? Being, object. To'ldiruvchi, agar being deb qo'yamiz, bu to'ldiruvchi degan nima desangiz, savolashlar. Jumlada object bo'lib keladi. Masalan, I love you. Ma jumla shunami? And I love you deki, object nima desangiz, I degan shu harakatni yaxshi ko'rmak deganni paydo qiluvchi, yaxshi ko'rishning objekti nima? You. Demakchi shu jumladagi object nima bo'ldi desangiz, to'ldiruvchi bo'ldi. Agar masalan, I ate an apple, men olmaydim. Kim yedi? Men. Nima yeyildi shu narsa, shu objekt bo'ldi. Yeyilgan narsa, shunday objekt. Being. Andaqda sağlaşlar mesela qaranglar, vaqt, ega, xabar, demakchi ega who, action, and then nima what. Okay, and the ega chuma who bilan ma what birikilish kerak. How, qanday qildi shunami? And then place vaqt. Cho'qim insonda bo'lsin, avval o'rin oldiroq keldi, vaqt keyinda keldi. Vaqtni oldi qo'ysak ham bo'ldi, yo keyin qo'ysak ham bo'ldi, shunami? Masalan, I saw my old friend yesterday in the street. Okay, nima? Bu jumla qurashtirsak, bolalar nima bo'ldi desanglar, I saw my old friend in the street yesterday. Demakchi, o'rinni vaqtni oldi qoldik, shunami? Men tunugun ko'chada, men ko'n do'stlarimni qanday qildim? Ko'rishdim, ko'rdim, uchrashdim degan gap. Ikkinchisi qaranglar, I very much like English. Ma how narigilti whatning keyinda. Shuninglar nima? I like English very much. I like English very much. Okay, and the king said, you know, there is on the table like a pot. Okay, and the miyarke, you know, there is a pot on the table. I should sell no slip of chain. And when, who, action, what, how, where, when. Mike saw a lovely cat on the street. Now, Mike saw a lovely cat on the street. Okay, last Saturday. Okay, last Saturday. Demek ki sağdaşlar bu tertibini bir bilelenler. Açtan tertibi uru vakit, who, which, what. Onun kelime action, and can who, which, what, and how, where, when. Demek ki bu cümle şekli tertibini bilip alsanlar keyince qattiq qanday qilmaysiz cümlesiga azmaysiz. Okay. Amsa bularni put them in the right order. O'rniga qo'yib qo'yinglar. Masalan, Mary, zoo, the with cat at play morning. That's shunaqa. Demakki Mary played with a cat at the zoo in the morning. Vaqt keyin keldi, shunami? Okay. And the king's got Lisa piano yesterday played in the park. Demakki Lisa pianoni tunugun nachal dedi, bog'cha chaldi. Now Lisa played the piano in the park yesterday. Demak vaqt qayerda keldi? Ankeyinda. Okay, savolashlar, endi bugungi dars mushagicha bo'lsin. Bizningki yana texnik ko'p fikrlarga erishmoqchi bo'lsanglar, bizningki bu abditalni tushirib ishlasanglar bo'ldi. Sizning til o'rganish va chet elga chiqishingizdagi kompaslik rolini o'ynaydigan abditali, g'oya abditali. Bo'ldi, shuni tushirib oling. Qolgan mazmunlar bo'lsa, o'sha orqali men uchur qilsangiz bo'ldi va yoki meniki avayga ekrandan sirki undalarni qetib olib aloqalasanglar bo'ldi. Okay guys, that's all for today. See you next time. Goodbye.